Are high insurance rates dragging you down? Call Randy King at 817-226-5464.
Hi, this is Paul Miranda with FridayNightGlory.com. I'm here live. San Antonio Alamodome, man, 4A semifinals. Liberty Hill takes down, and I mean takes down in a shocker, Decatur at the buzzer. Hey, man, my man, Mr. McCurdy right here. I'm looking at the stats right here. 2 point, how many points you got?
I think I had 9.
About 9?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I give you 9, but 3 was very important, man.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about that 3 in the corner, man.
It was pretty crazy. We were down 1, and Carson dribbled the ball up. I mean, they know he's a great shooter, so they doubled him at half court. He dished it to Caleb. Caleb saw me open in the corner, so I let it fly, and I'm glad it went in.
Now, Parker, let me ask you. All right, you guys were down. Give me like a minute into that game before that shot, man. What were your emotions like? You're down, you're trying to make this comeback. Any letdown moments, or what were you telling yourself?
I mean, me, Jarek, and Cade, we're all seniors, so we don't want it to be our last game. We want to be able to play one more. So we played really hard on the defensive end, try to convert it to the offensive end to chip away at their lead.
Okay. I was listening to Coach and Coach Bowen talk about the plays that y'all draw up in those kind of situations. This play wasn't actually supposed to come to you.
Yes, sir.
And when it swung to you, come on, man, take me to that moment, because I wasn't that good. I ain't never hit a buzzer beater shot.
I mean, it doesn't feel real. I mean, it went in. My teammates came at me. We were all yelling and screaming. It's something crazy. It's awesome.
Tomorrow night's game, 7 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
The winner of Houston Yates and Faith Family.
Yes,
I know
sir.
you guys don't really know too much about Faith Family, but I'm understanding you guys know a little bit about Yates.
Mm-hmm.
Is revenge on your mind a little bit tomorrow?
A little bit. I mean, we played them in the regional semis last year when I was a junior, and they beat us pretty bad. I mean, they're a great team, but we'll have to see who wins, and we'll be ready to play tomorrow.
Okay. What are some of the keys that you think Liberty Hill has to do to win this game tomorrow night?
I think
win the state championship.
Liberty Hill has a strong tradition of just playing hard. We play hard for each other, and I think if we do that, we'll be in contention.
There he is, Parker McCurdy, y'all, Liberty Hill's finest. Hey, he's going to be celebrating hard tonight, man. I know I need to be with you. Paul Miranda with FridayNightGlory.com. We're here live at the San Antonio Alamodome. Decatur loses on a buzzer shot to Liberty Hill. I'm with head coach, Barry Bowen. Talk to me about this emotion that you're going through right now.
Well, my heartbeat has gotten back down to normal, but right after the game, it was complete euphoria for all those people dressed in purple. So I was right there with them. What a special moment. My son is my assistant coach. He's been with me for 8 years. I've been at Liberty Hill for 17 years. We've had some really, really good teams. This is our first time to get to this point, and when it got right down to it, I think our kids just weren't ready to quit playing.
No doubt. You guys were down heavily, 16 at one point. Talk about that comeback, getting where you was at to the end.
Well, we were down 9 at the half, and we said, literally, guys, this is like 4 possessions. So you know what? You're not going to get it back in the first couple of minutes, so you got to start chipping away. And, that didn't happen sooner, but rather later. And so just a tip of the hat to the kids. We kind of had an avenue that we wanted to travel, and we did start chipping away, and then they started missing some shots that they had been making. So, we just kept creeping back up on them, and then finally we hit the shot to win it.
No doubt. Parker McCurdy, big-time shot. Listening to the press conference, that wasn't the play that you guys normally run?
So we had tried to run this play, and I just called it and wanted them to run it off memory, and they messed it up. Okay. So we drew it up, but I had a kid that was in the game that normally doesn't play that position, and they denied him the ball. So we skipped it to Caleb. Caleb had the poise not to shoot it. He found one more shot or one more pass to Parker, and he hit it. Here's one thing I want you to know about Parker, though. Parker's a golfer, okay? And he's an accomplished golfer. He went to the state meet in golf. Oh, wow. So he's used to standing out there by himself and having to make the big play.
He sure delivered a good one in that one. Talk about Jarek Naylor. Kid fouled out. You know, that was one of your best ball handlers. What was going through your mind around that
Well,
time?
so what happened is, we were not wanting to foul early, but we had to foul to get them into the free throw situation so we could try to go back to the other end. And so we have a call that we make, which means foul now. Foul now, going for the ball.
Right.
And so he was the closest man. And to be honest with you, none of us were aware that he had 4 fouls. So he fouled out, and the minute he fouled out, he was like, oh, my gosh. And so, and I think he said this in the press conference, the minute we won the game, he went over to thank Parker for another chance to play.
No doubt. Class act there. Game going on right now, Faith family against Yates. I know you got some history with Yates. We kind of heard that in the press conference. Anyone you particularly rooting for? Or?
You know what? At this point, we're just happy to be where we are. I know this. Both programs have to be pretty good because Yates beat Silsbee. Silsbee's very good. We saw Yates last year. And then Faith family, they wouldn't be coming out of Region 2 and beating Wilmer Hutchins if they weren't really, really good. So they're both going to be good.
Yeah, no doubt. Tonight, you're going to be honored. Over 700 wins.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that a little bit.
Well, you know what? Really what it has more to do with is just longevity. I've had several of my former assistant coaches who've come by to offer congratulations, and many of those have moved on to bigger and better things, and the old coaches just kept coaching, right? So 40 years, 36 as a head coach. I ended last year with 699 wins. I felt like that was maybe God's message to telling me to come back for one more. So once that was established that I was going to come back and coach another year, it wasn't about winning 700 games. It was about doing what we're doing today. I'm really happy. I'm proud. The credit goes to a lot of people. I've had really great assistants who've gone on to be head coaches themselves. I've had a ton of really good players. One you mentioned a while ago, Zach Lord. So, it wasn't all me. I had some help along the way.
Okay. I don't want to hold you. I know you want to get to do some little celebrating and so forth. Coach Barry Bourne, I'm Paul Miranda with FridayNightGlory.com. We're out.